Shaping future today.
There to teach the children about the environment, their impact on it, and anything having to do with nature.
What are my kids going to say about me in 2050? And I want them to say Dad did the best he could.
The organizational structure that we have come up with, the way we write the rules, and the way we use human motivation to a common bond creates a balance.
Smart innovation begins with our partnership with nature.
I envision looking onto urban landscapes and seeing these walls of vegetation in it and making our urban environment a greener and healthier place for future inhabitants, for our children.
Basically, I'm there to teach the children about the environment, their impact on it, and anything having to do with nature. We have a beautiful garden. We do work in the garden. We take care of it. And but also the kids come to my class and they do not only work in the garden, but they have lessons on the environment.
If people start thinking about how wasting resources are costing them money and polluting their environment, then they will have more incentive to do it.
Electricity from solar sources can be produced at comparable cost as electricity from fossil fuel sources, gas, oil, coal.
The most important part of green is the green that the customer saves, the dollars the customer saves. If they're going to save money using our products, using our services, we win and they win. And that's what they have to see, a fast payback.
In today's world, buyers hold power.
We like to see more people advocating for change because that's essentially what Consumer Change is. Consumer Change is a website that enables people to advocate for change.
As consumers, and I'll borrow a term from Alvin Toffler, we can become prosumers, producing consumers, meaning that you could put solar panels on your roof, or you could put mini wind turbines in your backyard, or gather biomass and have a nice digester of some sort. You can create enough electricity to perhaps power your own house, perhaps power some in the neighborhood, perhaps sell back to the grid.
For sustainability to be achieved, it must be taken to scale.
The idea is to bring transit back into people's lives, give them alternatives to the automobile, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and actually improve the social environment for people by connecting them, not only with each other, but with the services that they use as well as their work.
You need to think about the product from the first conception all the way through to the end. Where are you going to get your resources? Just because they're cheap from Korea or from India doesn't mean that's a good way to get your resources. Is there someplace locally you can get your resources because it's a lower impact to the overall economy? Think about how you can reduce your impact, because invariably if you can reduce your environmental impacts, you're going to increase your profits.
We want to actually use technology, which is a cause of a lot of the problems, along with the benefits that technology brings, and then put it to work to also fixing the problems and making, cleaning up the environment and making life more sustainable.
Within and across all industries, collaboration is key.
We've learned how important it is to build relationships and have networks. And I think that goes true for any kind of businesses, innovative or otherwise, that you've got to have the network and the relationships out there to make yourself a success.
The innovation you have has to fit into a group. It has to fit into our national legacy systems. It has to fit into how businesses finance. It has to fit into how training is done.
We have the ability to connect and collaborate and communicate and share data and knowledge and information from just about anywhere.
You should support that innovation all the way down the line to the janitor who's here. And you want him to be innovative in the way he's cleaning the place. Seriously.
You can actually be part of a community that keeps our prices from going up. And you can also be part of a community that is saving yourself some money so that you can expend that on more fun things. And you're also part of a community that by reducing our energy use is going to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions.
I'm more of a generalist myself. I don't have a specialty. I know just enough about each specialty to kind of know how to find good people, but once I get them, like to let them do what they do and do it collaboratively, because that's when magic happens, and I just stay out of the way. Hopefully I will have left some models for people to build on so that we really will see sustainability and a planet that actually could not only be as good as what we're leaving, but perhaps even improve.
This has been Innovating Smart, bringing you stories of sustainability for tomorrow's innovators. Explore all of our stories at innovatingsmart.org.